got a call from the commissioner, and I did not know why she was calling, and so I didn't know it was her. And so I was like, I'm not answering that. I don't know who it is. I'm thinking it's like a scam call, right? I get a text. I'm like, oh, that was...
Justice for Kelsey Mitchell as she got attacked by gunmen after she led Fever in new game. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any information. When the Indiana Fever stepped onto the floor for Game 1 of the WNBA semifinals against the Las Vegas Aces, most of the spotlight was supposed to fall on league MVP A'ja Wilson. After all, Wilson had just been crowned the league's most valuable player, and the Aces were coming in as the reigning champions with a reputation for dominance on their home court. Yet, when the final buzzer sounded, the headlines were no longer about Wilson, but about Indiana guard Kelsey Mitchell, who orchestrated one of the most remarkable postseason performances in Fever history. Mitchell erupted for 34 points, powering Indiana to an emphatic 89-73 victory and putting the rest of the league on notice. Her scoring display was not only efficient, coming on 12 of 23 shooting with 4 made three-pointers, but also historically significant. The 34-point outburst tied for the second highest single-game scoring mark by a Fever player in the playoffs, cementing Mitchell's name alongside the franchise's greats. While Mitchell was scorching the nets, her teammate Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom who has been the face of women's basketball headlines all year, was forced to watch from the bench as she continues to recover from an injury. Yet even without stepping onto the court, Clark's presence was felt. She matched her team's energy on the sidelines, offering encouragement and visibly celebrating every big play. After the game, Clark took to social media with a reaction that perfectly summed up what millions of fans were thinking. Kelsey unreal. Though brief, those two words captured the amazement surrounding Mitchell's takeover. Clark, herself known for her jaw-dropping shooting range and competitive fire, showed humility and admiration for her teammates' big night. That moment of recognition from Clark also underscored a larger truth. The Fever are no longer a one-star show, but a team with multiple weapons capable of changing a game. Heading into the series, few analysts gave Indiana much of a chance against the Aces. Las Vegas had not only won back-to-back championships, but also looked poised for a three-peat with Wilson at the peak of her powers. Adding to the drama, Wilson received her MVP trophy in front of the home crowd right before tip-off, a moment that seemed to foreshadow a dominant night for the Aces. But Mitchell wasn't reading from that script. From the opening minutes, she attacked the basket with fearlessness, sinking contested shots and punishing the Aces' defense every time they gave her an inch of space. When Indiana needed a bucket to maintain momentum, Mitchell was the one who delivered. Her ability to hit perimeter jumpers and slash into the paint that will completely disrupted Las Vegas's defensive schemes. By halftime, it was clear this was not going to be a typical Aces blowout. The Fever had established control, and Mitchell's rhythm made it nearly impossible for the defending champs to mount a comeback. For the Indiana Fever, this game was more than just an upset win. It represented a changing of the guard, a message that the franchise, once overlooked in playoff conversations, is ready to step back into contention. Mitchell's performance was not just about putting up points, it was about leadership and timing. She demonstrated a maturity on the court that often goes unrecognized. Instead of forcing shots, she picked her moments, balancing aggression with patience. When her team needed composure, she slowed the tempo. When they needed a spark, she provided one. It was a masterclass in knowing how to dominate without losing control. Meanwhile, the Fever's roster showed depth that will make them difficult to game plan against moving forward. Clark's playmaking and court vision, when she returns, paired with Mitchell's proven scoring ability, create a backcourt that is both dynamic and unpredictable. Add an Indiana supporting cast, and suddenly the Fever look like one of the most dangerous teams left standing. For Las Vegas, Game 1 was a wake-up call. They came in expecting Wilson's MVP celebration to be the defining story of the night, only to find themselves scrambling to contain Mitchell's scoring explosion. If she continues to play at this level, the Aces' hopes of defending their title could be in serious jeopardy. The bigger story, though, is how Mitchell has altered the perception of Indiana. No longer viewed as underdogs or as a team solely built around Clark's hype, the Fever now look like a balanced unit capable of toppling giants. Mitchell's performance may go down as her signature moment, a reminder that she has long been a consistent scoring threat, even if she hasn't always commanded the same media attention as the league's bigger names. As the series continues, one question hangs in the air. Can Kelsey Mitchell sustain this level of dominance? If Game 1 was any indication, she has both the confidence and the ability to do so. The Aces, on the other hand, must regroup quickly or risk losing their chance at another championship run. For Indiana, this victory is about more than advancing in the playoffs. It is a turning point, a statement that the Fever's future is brighter than anyone anticipated. With Mitchell showing she can seize the moment and Clark waiting to return to full strength, the Fever suddenly look like a team ready not only to compete, but to win it all. Kelsey Mitchell, the shining star of the Indiana Fever, has become the focus of heartbreak and outrage after reports surfaced that she was targeted by armed attackers shortly after leading her team to another strong win. The shocking news comes just as the guard had earned widespread praise for her outstanding performance on the court. Mitchell, admired for her skill and determination, had only recently guided her team through a hard-fought game when the terrifying incident unfolded. Fans across the country have taken to social media, rallying behind the call for justice for Kelsey Mitchell, insisting that those responsible must be held accountable. The attack has also reignited serious conversations about the safety and protection of athletes, particularly women in professional sports. For now, the basketball world is united in support, sending prayers for Mitchell's recovery while pushing for justice and stronger safeguards.